Welcome everybody to our class tonight. Tonight we're going to be celebrating the Libra new moon and solar eclipse that is happening this Saturday the 14th. And it's going to turn the sun into a ring of fire. And when the moon passes between the earth and the sun. And this is a powerful time to meditate, to journal, to reflect on your life, to pray, or just be in nature, maybe being near some water, ocean, river, in a calm and healing environment as we integrate the potent and sometimes intense eclipse energy. So this Libra new moon solar eclipse features supportive energy to bring balance, harmony, peace, and beauty into our lives. And it's a supportive celestial configuration for this class. And it's a really good time to release and let go of things that no longer serve you and don't feel good for you anymore, and make space for bringing in new energy and rising up out of the ashes of the old, like the phoenix, rising, symbolizing rebirth and new beginnings, to a vibrational shift that's more in harmony, peace, and beauty and love. So we'll start by tuning in. So just sitting with a tall spine and creating some heat in the palms. And bringing the hands into prayer pose at the heart center and taking in a deep cleansing breath. And releasing the breath. Inhaling to begin the Adi mantra. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Satgare Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Satgare Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Satgare Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Taking in a deep breath. Holding briefly. And releasing the breath and relaxing the hands down. And we're going to start here with 3 minutes of alternate nostril breathing to balance the left and right hemisphere of the brain for emotional balance. So we'll start off blocking off the right thumb. The right thumb to the right nostril, blocking off the right nostril with the right thumb. Inhaling deeply through the left nostril. Blocking off the left nostril with the pinky or ring finger, exhaling right. Inhaling right. Exhaling left. Inhaling left. And exhaling right. And just continuing this breath pattern. We'll be here for 3 minutes. Just sitting with a tall spine, focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows, and just coming into long, deep breathing, alternate nostril breath. You're not far away, so set your emotional balance, slowing and deepening the breath.
With all your faith, you'll never have to wonder again. Give yourself to such a guru. You'll never have to seek again. Oh, my soul, you come and you go through the paths of time and space. In useless play, you'll not find the way. So set your course and go. Pray such a prayer with all your soul. You'll never have to pray again. Die such a death at the feet of God. You'll never have to die again. Oh, my soul, you come and you go through the paths of time and space. In useless pain, you'll not find the way. So set your course and go.
To your next exhalation, just relaxing, both hands down, taking a deep breath in through both nostrils, holding the breath here, squeezing Mulabandha root lock, squeezing pelvic floor, rectum, sex organs, and navel. And releasing the lock and releasing the breath. And we're going to come into breath of fire and heart center opener. So stretching up to the sky, tall, pulling up from the crown, and we'll begin breath of fire here. Panting like a dog through the nose, powerfully pumping the navel, focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows.
Breathe my love, breathe my love, breathe in the quiet center. Breathe my love, breathe my love, breathe in the quiet
navel. Powerful breath of fire, oxygenating the blood, building prana, life force, energy in the body. Inhaling deeply, bringing the hands into prayer pose up over the head, holding the breath here. Squeezing Mulabandha root lock. And exhaling, prayer pose down to the heart center. And from here, we're just going to bring the hands into Gyan Mudra. Index fingers and thumbs together, palms up on the knees, just sitting with a tall spine. And we're going to come into chanting the mantra Om, O-N-G, for a couple of minutes. The creative, dynamic, living energy of the universe, just feeling the vibration throughout the body. And we'll chant about 2 minutes of Om, focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows. From here, we're going to come on to the hands and knees and begin warming up the spine in cat-cow, so palms under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Inhaling, dropping the belly down into cow, lifting the chest and the chin, rounding the spine into cat, pressing the navel to the sky and the chin to the chest. Back into cow, extending the right leg back here, coming into a cat-cow variation. Inhaling the right leg back, exhaling, rounding the spine, bringing the knee towards the forehead. So powerful breath here. 1 minute. That right leg back, hold here, and we're going to pulse the leg up 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and bringing that right knee back to the mat. So switching legs, extending the left leg out into cow, exhaling into cat, rounding the spine, knee towards the forehead. Powerful breath here. That left leg back, holding up here, pulse the leg 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then bringing that left knee back down and coming into tabletop here, and we'll come into bird dog. So extending the right leg back parallel to the mat and extending the left arm forward parallel to the mat, and just taking a couple rounds of breath here. Switching legs, sitting the right arm forward, left leg back, couple rounds of breath here. It's a great posture for balance. And switching one more time, right leg back, left arm forward, couple rounds of breath here. Right arm forward, left leg, couple rounds of breath. And then coming back onto the hands and the knees, and we're going to come up here into a modified camel. So just supporting the low back with the hands. We're going to inhale, open the heart towards the sky, and exhale, back upright. Just moving with the breath. It's heart opening pose. To extend the arms out into heart center opener and come into breath of fire here up on the knees. So powerful breath of fire for 1 minute. Shoulders are pulled back, heart open, and begin breath of fire. Hold the breath, squeeze root lock. And exhaling down into child's pose, resting here briefly, bringing the freshly oxygenated blood to the brain. We're going to come up into flower. So inhaling up onto the knees and like a flower opening to the Sun, extending the arms out wide, lifting the heart towards the sky, and exhaling back onto the heels, forehead to the mat. Just moving with the breath here for a minute. Next time you come up, inhaling, stretching the arms wide, holding the breath here, squeezing Mulban root lock. And exhaling back onto the heels, and we're going to interlace the fingers into Yoga Mudra at the base of the spine. And just bending forward about 3 to 4 inches, lifting the arms up. And hold them up, long deep breathing for 1 minute here in Yoga Mudra. This is a beauty posture for circulation for the face and to brighten the eyes. Squeeze root lock, raise the arms up a little higher, and exhale, relaxing the hands back to the lap. And here we're going to come into spinal flexes for a minute. So hands in the lap, shoulders relaxed, inhaling forward, exhaling, rounding back. Exhalation, just coming back to center, inhaling deeply, holding the breath, squeezing Mulban root lock, squeezing the energy up the spine. And relax, and come, bringing the hands up onto the shoulders, fingers in front, thumbs in back, coming into spinal twist for a minute. Inhaling left, exhaling right. Exhalation, just coming back to center, relaxing the hands down. Inhaling deeply, squeezing Mulban to root lock. And relax. And we're going to come here into life nerve stretch with the legs stretched out in front. So Grabbing the knees, shins or toes. We're going to inhale up, exhale down with a powerful, powerful breath here for a minute. Inhaling up, exhaling forward, holding the breath out. And coming back up into life nerve stretch with the legs spread wide. So grabbing the knees, shins or toes, inhaling center, exhaling to one side, inhaling center, exhaling to the opposite side. Powerful breath here for a minute. Inhaling center, exhaling forward, holding the breath out. And slowly coming back up, and we're going to come into Kundalini lotus with the breath of fire. So the full posture is wrapping the fingers around the toes, pressing into the toes with the thumbs, and coming to balance on your bottom. This is a great balance posture. Also heart opener, and come into breath of fire here for 2 minutes. If that's not doable, you can come down onto the knees, onto the legs with the legs on the floor, but lifting the chest, and 2 minutes of breath of fire. So we'll come into Kundalini lotus. 2 minutes of breath of fire here. Panting like a dog through the nose, lifting the chest, opening the heart. Last 45 seconds, powerful breath of fire, keeping the chest and heart lifted. Inhaling deeply, holding the breath, squeezing root lock.
We are bound.
And exhaling, coming back down, extending the legs out in front, folding forward, just breathing long and deep here.
We are bountiful, blissful, and beautiful. Bountiful, blissful, and
And
beautiful.
slowly coming back up. And we're going to come here into Sat Kriya to balance the energy field in the body, all the chakras. So we're going to do a little modification here of Sat Kriya. We're going to come into the regular Sat Kriya, chanting Sat Nam. And then after that, we're going to keep our arms up and then come into breath of fire. So interlacing the fingers, index fingers together, stretching up to the sky, focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows, pulling the navel in as we chant Sat and releasing as we chant Nam. And we'll begin 3 minutes of Sat Kriya. Sat, Nam, 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 Sat, Nam. Inhaling deeply, holding the breath, stretching up to the sky, squeezing low bond root lock. And releasing the lock, releasing the breath completely, and with the breath completely out, squeezing low bond root lock again. And relax and inhale. We're going to come into a minute of breath of fire. So continue stretching up to the sky, focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows. Powerful breath of fire, powerfully pumping the navel. stretching up to the sky, holding the breath, squeezing root lock. And exhale, just sweeping the aura with the fingertips, the magnetic field. And just coming to rest the hands in the lap. Just feeling the energy flow in the body. Just breathing naturally here for a moment. And from here, we're going to come into a boat pose or modified boat pose. So pressing the legs up, and you can, if you need to, you can wrap your arms around the back of your legs here and just support your legs, and coming into breath of fire here for a minute. So powerfully pumping the navel for 1 minute. Inhale, hold the breath, squeeze root lock. And exhaling back down to the mat, resting here for a minute. Just allowing the body to integrate everything that we've done so far. And from here, we're going to come over onto the tummy and get ready to come into Cobra. So, sorry, just getting the timer. So either coming up on the forearms with the shoulders back, chest lifted, chin up, or pressing all the way up. We're going to be here for 1 minute. So lifting up, chin up, focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows, and powerfully pumping the navel with breath of fire for a minute. Inhaling deeply, holding the breath, squeezing root lock. that breath, staying up here in Cobra. We're just going to tuck the toes and come into a flow back and forth between Cobra and downward facing dogs, tucking the toes under, lifting the hips up, coming into downward facing dog here, and just holding briefly. And just for a minute, flowing back and forth between Cobra and down dog. Lift up into downward dog, just holding here briefly. And we're going to walk the hands back. Grab onto the ankles here. And come into squats for 30 seconds. So we're inhaling the legs straight. Exhaling, bending the knees as deep as you want to go into the squat. Straightening the legs, interlocking the thumbs, and we're going to come here, inhaling up to the sky with a slight back bend, exhaling, sweeping the fingertips to the mat. Just moving with the breath. Next one, we're going to come into the Kundalini march. So index fingers and thumbs together. We're going to lift one knee, stretching the arms up to the sky, and exhaling down. Inhaling the opposite knee up and exhaling down. So we're just going to be here for about a minute, working the upper and lower lymphatic system. It's also good for our magnetic field, our aura. Then we're going to come into one last balanced posture here. So just balancing on the left leg here. We're going to come into tree pose. So just grounding through the left leg, bringing the right heel up towards the left ankle or calf, or if you want to come up a little bit higher, and just stretching the arms out or coming into prayer pose, coming into tree, and just holding for a couple rounds of breath here. And gently coming out, switching legs, dragging through the right foot, bringing the left leg up to whatever is comfortable for you, stretching up to the sky, sturdy and strong like a beautiful tree. As I fall over. Yeah, this is a tough one for me. I'm gonna have to go down here.
We are bountiful.
out of the posture, and we'll come onto the back for total relaxation for a few minutes. Then we'll come up and do the Ramadasa mantra meditation, the love vibration. So just coming to rest on the back, total relaxation, allowing the body to integrate everything that we've done today, all the strengthening postures, all the breath of fire for building prana, strengthening our nervous system so we can maintain our strength and our grace. No matter what's happening around us, we can stay calm, centered, in harmony and peace. So total relaxation. So wiggle the fingers and the toes. Rotating wrists and ankles. Rubbing the palms together and the soles of the feet together. Placing the warm palms over closed eyes. Opening the eyes into the palms, gazing into the palms as you raise them up. Doing a little cat stretch side to side. Then coming up to easy pose. And we're going to chant the Rama Dasa Sase Sohang mantra for healing. The love vibration, it's a healing mantra in Kundalini Yoga. And it's attunement with ourselves and the universe. It brings balance, and the 8 sounds, the 8 Rama Dasa Sase Sohang, the 8 sounds stimulate the Kundalini flow in the Sushumna channel, the central channel, in the spine for healing. And Ra is the sun, Ma is the moon, Da is the earth, Sa is the infinite, Sa is the infinite, Se is the finite of the infinite, Sohang, I am thou. And I think it's a really good mantra to chant right now for love and healing for ourselves and everything that is going on in the world around us, and also sending this love vibration around the world with love and prayers and healing for all beings all around our planet. So we'll just bring the hands up into receptive mudra and come into the mantra. Just chanting from the heart. deep breath, holding the breath. Just visualize yourself just vibrating in love, peace, harmony, beautiful light, healing light. And releasing the breath. And just inhaling deeply, holding the breath, and just sending this energy to anyone in your life that needs it, any people anywhere around the globe. Just sending this energy out, this loving, peaceful, beautiful, healing energy out into the world, around our planet, blessing and healing. And releasing the breath. And just inhaling, stretching the arms up, shaking the arms out. And relaxing the hands down. And we'll close the class with the sunshine song. And we'll sing it 3 times. First time for ourselves, the second time for each other, and the third time for Carmen because her birthday is coming up. And so we want to bless her and send her so much love for a beautiful, happy birthday and a wonderful, joyful, peaceful, awesome new year. So bringing the hands into prayer pose at the heart center. And the first time we'll sing for ourselves. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. For each other. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. For beautiful Carmen, for her birthday. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Satnam. 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 Love to all, peace to all, joy and healing to all beings around our globe. And happy birthday, Carmen. We love you. Satnam. Namaste.